Darcy, what questions should I ask myself before starting my business? Hey, ambitious friends, I am so grateful to have you here with me today. First things first, before we do anything else, we have to do a self-check-in. How are you doing? How's your business going? Or what are your plans to get a business started? So we are the type to take life by the horns and embrace challenges. And so I just wanted to showcase 10 questions that you can ask yourself before you start a business. And as you know, I love to spotlight a small business in every video that I do. And fortunately today, I can spotlight Paint and Worship. And so Paint and Worship is a small business that has live paint events as well as painting sessions. And so they strive to provide a healing environment to those who have had a previously negative background and to just increase their overall joy through painting. And so I wanted to showcase that business today. In addition to getting spotlighted, I want you to make money in your sleep. And the way you can do that is with Broker Weeble. They make investing easy. You need to make sure to ask yourself all 10 questions, because if you don't, you could start a business that you're not passionate about and it won't be good for you or the business. So really think through the answers to these questions. And the first question you should ask yourself is, why do I want to start a business? Is it for your parents? Is it for your friends? Is it because that's what's popular in culture? Why are you doing this? Really knowing your why will truly help you stay focused when you're going through those rough patches of starting a business or running a business and hopefully leading it to success. The second question you should ask yourself is, can this business make me money? And you might be like, of course it can make me money, Darcy. And so you truly need to test out in the market, are people willing to pay for this? Because yes, your family might say, yeah, I'll buy that, or your friends might be like, yeah, I'll buy that product off you. Getting a stranger to spend their hard-earned money on your product actually lets you know, is this business actually feasible? Can it happen? The third question you should ask yourself is, who is my target audience? As you know, you cannot advertise to everyone as much as you would like. You need to niche down. And so it's important to get into the mindset of your customers, because you know what they like, you know what they don't. Do you know their age? Do you know their location? Do you know their ethnic background? Do you know their income level? And while that's a lot of personal details, as an aggregate, as a whole, you need to understand your customers so that you can give them what they want. Because the worst case, you do not want to waste money as a small business investing in marketing and advertisements, going towards an audience that doesn't want what you're selling. The fourth question you should ask yourself is, who are my competitors? And while your business is of course unique and different, there are competitors out there that offer similar products or services. So it's great to know what they're doing. And so while it's important to run your own race, you're not in a bubble, unfortunately. And so you do have other people that are wanting to take market share or wanting to take your business away. And so because of that, you have to be up to date on what's going on. Who is their target market? What platforms are they advertising on? And now brings me to question 5. What makes my business different? And so a word that was taught to me was betterentiation. What makes it better and what differentiates it from everybody else in the market? So with considering what makes your business different, it's definitely important that you write down the benefits of using your product or service, and then being able to say how your benefits fulfill a need currently in the market. Question number 6, should I create an LLC? If you don't know, now you know. I definitely have a bunch of videos out there on business formation service companies, and they help you create an LLC. They take out the process of hiring super expensive lawyers and kind of walk you hand by hand through the process. And so thinking about, should I create an LLC? Do you make money? Can somebody sue you? And so I know that some say don't start an LLC till you make 50K, but you are making money, and so you do run the risk of someone suing you. Just for that protection, making sure that your car, your house doesn't get taken away. So just thinking about that and knowing that you can create LLCs for the real cheap, just check out my playlist above. You definitely should strongly consider creating an LLC. Question number 7 to ask yourself: how should I market my business? Should I be on YouTube? Should I be on TikTok? Should I be on Instagram? How should I communicate to my customers through marketing vehicles? How should I do it? And so what's great is that there's so many options to choose from. Snapchat typically goes towards a younger audience. Facebook typically an older one. And there's so much information out there about the demographic for each social media platform. That's why it's key to really understanding your customer. Question number 8, how should I price my products? And so going back again, do I know my target audience? Once you know that, can they afford the price that you want to charge for your products? That's a question to ask yourself. Do I want to be a high-tiered item? Do I want to be a middle-tiered item? Or do I want to be a low-tiered item, get customers in through the door so that overall I can get a huge customer base and make a little bit margin, but a little bit of margin and a lot of customers definitely can add up over time. And so you really have to think about, what price do I want to advertise my product or service at? And it really helps to, again, know your competitors. And question number 9, do I have the money to fund this business? And so typically with most businesses, not all, you do have to initially pay an upfront cost to get it up and running. Do you have to pay for the product? Do you have to pay for packaging? Do you have to pay for a website? There's so many costs that can go into in the process of starting the business up. Fortunately, if you have an LLC, you can write off some of those costs when you do your taxes. But yes, there's costs associated with starting a business. And so it's really key to list that all out before actually starting your business. And what's really great is you can get grants. So the federal government and corporations give you money to support your business. And the great thing is, you don't have to pay this money back. And so you can check out my grant playlist up above. So that's definitely something you need to look into when figuring out whether you should start your business or not and how much it'll cost. Last but definitely not least, question number 10, can I do this business alone? And so starting a business is really hard, let alone doing it by yourself. And so you could have partners. You could start the business with other people, which can be great. Or you could decide to go it alone because you do better by yourself. You don't have to worry about other people, just you and what you can accomplish. But at the end of the day, if you want a successful, thriving, growing business, you will come a time where your efforts are limited. You can only do so much within a 24-hour time period. Yet when you have other people working with you, working as a team, you can get so much more done. And so you have to think about, can I do this alone? How long can I do this by myself? And when will I need to start hiring employees? Because you don't want to hire employees right from the jump and then not have any money coming in but having to pay them. So you really have to be intentional about the team that you hire on so that you can get what you need done, but also have some money coming in where you're not just constantly at a loss where it negatively impacts your business. And so can you do this alone? That is a huge question that you have to consider. But no, on my channel, you are not alone. I'm here to support you as best that I can. We are here to support each other on this channel. Peace, stay building. Bye.